These are the original radio chimes that radio stations used to have in all the studios, and the announcers would signal at the top of the hour before he broadcast the news. Radio station that was started back in 1984. It was part of the centenary of Tauranga's 21st birthday, and it's using equipment that was donated by the New Zealand Broadcasting Service. So all the equipment, apart from the turntables, which are modern, the equipment is vintage. This is 1930s microphone, which we use, a very high quality ribbon microphone. And in here we play vinyl records and 78 RPM records from our library. We've got over 120,000 records in the record room here. I'll turn some lights on for you. Might make a difference. And these are all in categories of male and female. And there's floor-to-ceiling 78 RPM records, the old Bakelite ones that we used to play, of course, with the old. This is a very early Zonophone record from made in the United Kingdom, in the UK. We've got 2,500 CDs, so there are compact discs as well. So this is one of the biggest collections of records in New Zealand.
Just turn on the lights. You want to start the car? They all look alike, don't they? I don't know why.
We'll close the door to keep the noise down. We're now in the transmitter room at Village Radio. This is the modern transmitter we're on the air with at the moment. This came from the United States of America. This is a Nortel and it's putting out 1 kilowatt of power. This is 80 years old. This is the original 1ZB Auckland, which was at Waterview, and this was built in the United States in 1936. And it's more than 80 years old now, of course, and it's built by a company called the Collins Radio Company of America. This was state-of-the-art radio at the time. This was used in the early days of village radio, and then later it had a fault, and so they got this broadcasting, sent this one up from Gisborne. And this is a Toshiba. Very high quality broadcast transmitters were made in Japan, and so this was our radio transmitter up until 3 years ago. We raised the money. And at the back here we have a workshop for the technicians to repair the equipment, and this is vintage test equipment from a radio TV serviceman's workshop. This is old, very old test equipment. This would have been made in Britain by a company called Avo Company, and these are portable test meters. So this is our workshop, and bits of other spare parts for old transmitters in here. Looks a bit junky, but it is. It's all vital stuff. Well, Peter, this is our radio museum.
Wow, you can make music.
These are the original radio chimes that radio stations used to have in all the studios, and the announcers would signal at the top of the hour before he broadcast the news. Morse key set. What a mess.
We've had 2 or 3 visitors already this morning. Nice to have them here. Someone just called in from Auckland and having a good look around the radio here. So don't forget, if you're here in the historic village,
There's a radio museum.
So, yeah, these are
coming up. We have
very, very early radio with plug-in coils. This is 1920s radio.
We'll meet again from Verulam.
Would have been made up by someone imported the parts. But we've got turntables, tape recorders, funny old radios. This is from the United Kingdom. This is made in Holland. This is made in the Netherlands, and it's made in Philips in Eindhoven. And it was around the deck. People dining.
Wow.